Alright, so can you guys see my screen now? Okay, and let me just check. So please give me thumbs up just to let me know that you guys are already ready. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the summary, the quiz summary or the exam summary, okay, of your midterm exam. Well, as you guys can see, most of you got an average of, let's say, 70, 80, and 90. Okay, some are got a score of 60, 50, and then 40. But overall, so you guys did great. Okay, most of you were able to pass the midterm exam. Okay, so yeah, congratulations. And the highest is 95. And then, of course, as you guys can see, the lowest is 43. Okay, but don't you guys worry. Your name is not in here. So even though you're the lowest, so uh, you won't get embarrassed. Okay, but for the highest, so I won't also say who is the highest, but the highest is 95 out of 100. Okay. All right. So any concern so far regarding with your midterm exam? Anything that you guys would like to say? Is it easy? Is it hard? Well, I think most of you will say just fine, since most of you got uh, an average score of 6 and above. So no concern so far regarding with your midterm exam. Okay, and also there were two who wasn't able to take the midterm exam. So we had the official date of your exam last week, right? Saturday, and then there were around five, and then the other three were able to take their exam yesterday, but the other two failed to do it. So uh, I just gave them zero. So just in case you guys know them or that is your friend, okay. So of course I will not say the name here right now, but just in case that he or she will be able to watch this video, please message me, okay, so that you guys or the two of you will be able to take the midterm exam. Okay, so I'm still giving the other two to take the midterm exam. Okay, so that doesn't mean that I give them zero. That's already it. Okay, I will still give them a chance. All right, so that's it for the midterm exam. So another thing is the survey. Okay, on I'm just asking you guys on whether you were able to download the Visual Studio. So it could be 2015, could be 2019, could be 2020, 2021, 2012. So it doesn't matter what is a version of your Visual Studio as long as you were able to download it. Okay. So there were only 13 respondents who said yes. Okay. Luckily, so there was no one saying that he wasn't able to download the Visual Studio. So most of the respondents were able to download it and install it successfully. However, there is one who encountered a problem. So I haven't checked who is this respondent yet. But yeah, if you're having a problem, please message me, okay, so I can help you because that is the application that we are going to use for this entire finals. Okay, because if you don't have that application, then for sure you won't be able to pass the subject. Okay, you'll get a grade of INC. Okay, so please try to find a way to download and install the Visual Studio. Okay, so yeah, those are the only things that I would like to mention before we proceed to the week number 4. So any questions so far or any clarification? And okay, how about I'll ask you guys if uh, anyone here who was able to download the Visual Studio. So just give me a thumbs up if you were able to download and install it properly. Okay, 5, 6, 7. What about the others? To those who didn't give me thumbs up. Have you guys started downloading and installing it? Because next meeting, this coming Friday, this coming Friday, we'll start already with the week number 5. So basically, we will not discuss the week number 4 anymore since, again, it already has a 3 hour and 45-minute video. Yeah, 3 hour and 45 minute tutorial. Okay, I discussed everything in there. Okay, on that module 7. 7 ba yun? Yeah, it's module 7. Okay, so next meeting, we'll go straight to week number 5. Okay, even though this is still our week number 4. So yeah, the same concept. We'll go ahead with our topics so that you can have enough time to finish your activities and laboratories. Okay, so as you guys can see also in here, your lab number 7, 8, and then the first two quizzes, and then the case study. So a total of 5 activities. Okay, so the due date of those are July 20. Okay, so I gave them 3 weeks ago, I guess, or 2 weeks ago, for that, so that you guys can have uh, enough time to to look over with this one, and then try making lab number 7, 8, first quiz, second quiz, and then a case study. Okay, so let me just check because I think some of you have already submitted their work. So as of now, there's only 6 who were able to submit. Okay, the lab number 7, and then one for the lab number 8. So you guys still have 6 days, okay, before the July 20. I think that's already enough. You know, since this one is only interface, you're not going to program anything in here. You know, all you need to do is drag and drop, and then just resize it. Okay, and that's it. Okay, just save it and then send it via RAR. Okay, or as a RAR file. So the same with the first quiz and second quiz. So you can see this one, okay, on the module 7 itself. Okay. All right. So any other concerns so far before we officially proceed to your week number 4? None? Wala talaga yung mga question? Okay. So let us now move on to the week number 4. Okay, so for the week number 4, we have this entire module. So first things first, you have to visit this overview. So as usual, you will see here the topic learning outcomes and then the list of topics. So there's so many, 35. And then we have here the lecture presentation, okay, and then the video tutorial itself, okay. So just left click this one, and then it will lead you to this YouTube link. So this is a 3 hour and 45-minute video. So please finish this one before jumping on to the week number 5 or the module 8. So this is the fundamentals. So you won't be able to catch up, or you won't be able to learn anything on the module 8 if you don't know the basics. So basics is very very important. Okay. So as usual, I'll leave the reading part to you guys. So just read them. Well, anyway, you can just jump right away to the module itself. Okay, so here's the module. So this is 100 slides, I guess. Okay, just wait a second. 70 only. Okay, so 70 slides, 3 hour and 45-minute video tutorial. Okay, so make sure to check everything. Okay, visit everything. Ito ba yun? Ah, branching pala to. That's why. Okay. So, wait a second. Module 7. Because I think module 7 is 100 slides. Yeah. So, module 7 or the VB1 Intro to Programming is 113 slides. Okay. So, again, this one already has a tutorial, which is a 3 hours and 45-minute video. Okay. So, make sure to finish this one today. Okay. Or before this coming Friday. Because this coming Friday, we'll go straight to week number 5. Okay. So yeah, that's it for the module. And then of course we have practice and exercises right here where you can visit. Okay, just to recall your knowledge. Yan. Okay. So yeah, three external website. Well, this one is not, uh, this is not going to test you about your programming skill. This is just to let you know the concept. Okay, on how to program on the Visual Basic. And here is the instruction for the lab number 7 and 8. Okay, so here's the sample interface, okay, of the lab number 7. Okay, this is the mountain pizza. And this is the sample interface of the lab number 8, okay, which is a circuit analysis. So in here, this one is normal. However, this one has three tabs. So we have the series, parallel, and then combination. So for the first one, we have this one, the series. Second tab is parallel. Okay, and then the last one is combination, okay, which is the last tab. So in here, all you need to do is make the interface. So no program for now. Okay, and then those are the things that you are going to submit here on the lab number 7 and 8. Okay. So again, the due date of those two are July 20. Okay. So are we clear so far with your lab number 7 and 8? Mhm. Okay. So let's just have a short discussion with this lab number 7 of yours. So this is a picture box. Okay. This is just a text. This is a checkbox. This is a radio button. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 15 radio buttons. And then per let's say flavor, let's say supreme. Okay, this one is enclosed in one panel. Okay, why you need to do that? Because if you will not group them by panel, you won't be able to choose more than one flavor. Okay, so you have to group this one as one group so that you can pick this one as one flavor. Okay, another flavor for the meat flavor, meat lovers rather, another flavor for veggie lovers, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you will see later on if you will not group them via panel. Okay, so you will only be able to choose one flavor instead of five. Okay, and then we have here a group. Yeah, group box. This is also a group box which has a background color of yellow, and then a title of available pizza. This is also a group box, group box, group box, and then group box. Okay, and this is just a text box, and then this is just a label. Okay, label, 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 and then label, and then two buttons, and then another text box right here. And this one is a date time picker. Okay, and for this one, this is a tab control, I guess. So these are labels, text box, three buttons, label, label, text boxes, picture box. Okay, and this one, the entire tab is, I think, tab control. I forgot. Well, anyway, you can find it on the component itself. So just try to explore. Okay, using this one on how to find this one. So yeah, that's it for the short overview. Okay, for the lab number 7 and 8, and then for the first quiz and second quiz. So you can find the first quiz and second quiz on the module 7 itself. So it's right over here. Here it is. Sit work number 1. Where is that one? Here. Ah, not this one. Mm, here. Okay. So this sit work number 1 is your first quiz. Okay, which is this one. So just take note that you have to submit the RAR or zip file of this one. Okay, so when I mean RAR or zip file, so it should be the entire file. Okay, so in my case, it's on not here. So it's under users, Ryzen 5, source, repos. So it's under right here. So for example, this is your citric number 1. Okay, so this one contains this folder and then this SLN or solution, and then inside of that folder we have another file. So all of those are super important. Okay, so it will not work if one of those components or a file is missing. So you should compress this entire folder as a RAR or a zip file. So how to do that? Just right click this one and then add to archive or compress an email. So either of those two. And then you can now choose here either RAR or zip. Okay, but in my case, I always go with RAR. So this one is much more stable. Okay, but if you want smaller, you can go with zip. But I don't really recommend this one. Just go with RAR. Okay, this one is much more better. Okay, so just after choosing RAR and then just hit OK. Okay, and then it will give you this file. Okay, this assignment01 com.pfk. Now, if you want to check if this one is working, you have to extract this one. Okay, so all you need to do is right click this one and then extract to whatever's the file name of that one, and then it will give you this folder right here. And then this is not the one that you can test. Okay, so just open this one and then test if it's working or no. All right, so I hope we're clear with that one when I said here uh, rar file only or zip file only. Okay, and then for your first quiz, so as you guys can see, you already have a sample. Okay, sample output in here. You have 25, 45, 5, 120, and then the output should be something like this. Okay, so you can use those values to check whether your quiz number 1 is correct or no. Okay, here are the given formulas. All you need to do is analyze this one and then assign this one to a certain variable in your Visual Studio, and then you can manipulate it and then set it as your formula or algorithm to solve this kind of values. Okay, however, there is a correction with this one. Okay, so as you guys can see, we've only mentioned here the resistor, inductor, frequency, and then the voltage source. Okay, so we don't actually have a conductor in here. We're in here we have conductor on the voltage drop across. Okay, we also have input conductor value right here. So I would like you guys to change those conductor into inductor. Okay, so this one should be inductor. Okay, so input inductor value. The same with this one. So from conductor, this one should be inductor. Okay, so are we clear with this one, with your first quiz? Okay, so if you guys have a question, so don't be shy to ask. Okay, so for your second quiz or your state trick number two, so this one is super simple. Well, the only thing that I could tell you guys is this one has two inputs. Okay, two inputs and then two outputs also. So the first input is the minor axis, which is the letter A, and then the second input is the major axis, which is the B. So let me just check. Yeah, minor is A and then major is B. And then the two outputs is the area, okay, wherein you can solve it using this formula, and then the circumference, wherein you can solve this using this formula, pi square root of 4 times A plus B squared, right? So yeah, I would say that this one is much more easier than the seat break number one. Well, those two are super easy. So right after those first quiz and second quiz, we now have your case study number five. So again, as usual, this will give you facts, okay, and then the question. So all you need to do is share your opinion. Okay. So yeah, that's actually it for the week number four. So in advance, I will publish this one now. So to those who have already finished the activities in here can have an advanced study with the week number five or the module number eight. Okay, so let me just modify this one. Okay, so any questions so far? So our next meeting is July 16. Okay, and then we will meet at exactly 8 p.m. So any question, guys, or clarification? So that's actually it for our meeting. So just like what I mentioned in my announcement, this is just a short meeting. Paano pa i-save yung file? Same as, as you are creating a program. Like, for example, okay, so someone is asking, so this is a direct message. So you guys will not see this one. So in my case, I have a Visual Studio 2019. So let me just give you a short demo on how to save it. So initially, you'll have here a blank, okay, since it might be your first time, so no open file, okay, yet. So this is the recent file that I just opened. So in my case, so just create a new project, okay, right here. After creating a new project, so you will see this one right here. So again, you have to choose, where is that one? Visual Basic, here. So it should be a VB and then Windows Forms app.NET Framework. So it should be desktop, Visual Basic, and then Windows. Okay. So do not use other than this. So this is the only thing that you guys need to choose. Okay. And then click next. And then in here, so we can put here the name. Okay. Let's see. Lab number 7. Lab number 7. Okay. So you can put here hashtag. Okay. So that will give you an invalid name. So no special characters allowed. Okay, but that is allowed. Okay, this one. Just add that right here. So if you want to say number, just say NO and then that lab number 7. Okay, And then that's actually it. Or if you want to change the location where you wanted to save it, so let's just say that you wanted to save this one on your desktop so that you can easily find it, please do it. Okay, so just create a new folder and then put it right here and then open or select that folder. And then after that one, just click create. And then just wait maybe 10 seconds. And then it will give you this kind of interface. Okay, so we have the blank form one, and then you can find here the your form one itself. And then if you want to go to the coding section, so just double click the form one, and then it will open another file, okay, or another tab right here, which is a form1.pd. Okay, so for example, since the one that you're going to create is just an interface, so let's see, uh, text box, okay, and then a picture box. Oops. And let's put an image. Let's say this one, stretch image. So this is a text box, and this is a button. Okay. So for example, this is now your lab number 7. So once you're done, just hit the file, okay, a file menu right here, and then save all. Okay. So after clicking save all, then that's already it. And then you can now close this one. Okay. So after closing that one, you can now find it right here. So it is now the uh, this one right here, the lab number 7. And then this is now the one that you are going to compress as a RAR file. Okay, and then hit OK. And then this is now the one that you are going to submit. All right. And for your tab control, so I think it's tab control. Yeah, tab control. So this is the, your tab control. So we have series, parallel, and combination, right? So all you need to do is go to collection. Here's the collection. Mm, here. So tab pages and then collection. Just hit this triple dot right here. And then initially it will give you two tabs. Well, of course you can add one more since we need three. So for the tab page one, so just name this one series. And ba't hindi nagpalit? And then this one is parallel. Hindi lang nag-update. Okay. And the tab page number 3 is combination. Okay. So the tab page name right here won't change. So it will be changed on the interface itself. Okay, so just don't mind this one. This is just an indicator that this is your tab page 0. I mean tab page 1, tab page 2, and then tab page 3. So there you go. That's already it for the tab page. And then the rest, they are already super simple. For the group box, just search group box. For the panel, just search panel. Okay. Then of course, I can change the back color of this one into, say, yellow. Okay, the same with this one. You can change the back color of this one into yellow, or let's say red. Okay, okay. So yeah, those are the only things that I would like to mention, since most of them are already discussed on the lab number 7. I mean, module number 7. So, any questions so far or concerns? Okay, so none. All right, so that's it. So we'll just meet again next meeting this coming Friday to discuss the module number 8. Okay. So if you guys don't have a question anymore, so just give me a thumbs up, and then you guys may know go. And then good morning and a blessed day to all of you. Okay. And also thank you guys for coming. Nag-error yung na-save na file. Maybe, so you should not test it while it's in RAR file. You should test it, okay? You should test it as a folder itself. So for example, lab number 7, right? Okay, let me just close this one. So for example, if you want to, so we still have 2 minutes left. So if you want to test the project itself, so just click this, let's say lab number 7, and then this is the one that you should open. Okay, just open that one and just wait 5 seconds maybe. And then in here, so just wait, or if this one doesn't show up, so just double click this form 1 right here. Okay, this form 1.bb. And this is the one now that you can test. And then just click the start button and then check if it has an error right here. And if this one pops out, and that means that this one doesn't have an error. Okay, so again, you should not test the one that is in RAR file. So it will definitely give you an error. Okay, there's one like this one right here. So you should extract it first before you can test it. Okay, so any other concerns? Okay, so I guess no concerns anymore. Then you guys may now go. Okay, so see you guys next meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too.